If the foundation of a building is not strong, the building is not going to be stable. Just like that, if our base is not strong, we will not feel stable in our body, in our mind. Namaste, you're watching Shakti Yoga with Shelly. I am Shelly. In this video, we will be practicing a ground-based sequence where we will be holding the poses for few deep breaths. The transition between one pose to the other is going to be very swift, and the focus is going to be releasing stiffness from the lower body, strengthening the lower body, paying special attention to the pelvic floor muscles. Pelvic floor muscles, they are located from your tailbone to your pubic bone and play a crucial role in your bladder and bowel control. Let's get started. We will begin in a comfortable seated position. You can be seated in Sukhasana, half lotus, Ardha Padmasana, or Padmasana if that is available. Just make sure that your back is erect. Shoulders are parallel to the floor. Your neck is absolutely relaxed. Close your eyes and begin to pay attention to your breath. Breathing deep, seated comfortably. And as you breathe, during this practice, remind yourself and say this to yourself that I am stable. Now here, I want you to pay attention to your pelvic floor muscles. Since we are seated, see if you can contract and release those muscles. Seated positions are quite good for us to become aware of those muscles and begin with contraction and relaxation of those muscles. That gives you a better control over those muscles. So contracting those muscles, relaxing. If this is the first time that you are doing it, maybe you are a bit confused as to where those muscles are located, and you can begin by contracting and relaxing your anal muscles. Okay. And from the comfortable seated position, we are going to place our feet on the floor. Our toes are pointing out, and we are going to lift the hips off the mat, coming into the Malasana, the yogi squat. Now, if Malasana isn't available, you can use a block or place some cushions under your hips. We really want to stretch our inner thighs here. That is the main purpose. So find your comfort in the yogi squat. Your hands joined together in prayer position, keeping your back straight. You can slightly lean forward, bringing the sides of your abdomen close to the thighs. And with your elbows, you're pressing your knees out. And even here in this position, bringing attention to the pelvic floor one more time, the contraction and relaxation of those muscles. You're getting a very good stretch in your inner thighs, in your lower back, your hips. Your knees are getting strong, ankles are getting strong, even the muscles in your feet are getting strong. At the same time, paying attention to the pelvic floor. So contraction and relaxation of the pelvic floor muscles. Keep breathing deep through your nose. And every time during the practice, if you feel that your mind is hopping out of the practice, pull it back to your breath and tell yourself, I am stable, I am strong. From there, we will take the tabletop position. We are on our hands and knees. And just a gentle twist of the back to let go of any stiffness you feel in the lower back. So twisting the back from left to right. Like I mentioned earlier, the movements are going to be swift, and the focus is going to be on relaxation of the stiffness, relaxation of the muscle, so we can let go of the stiffness. Now, cats and cows, as you breathe in, drop the belly and look up, just like this. dropping the belly, and you look up. And as you exhale, you curl your spine and you drop your head. Do it at your own pace. Deep breath in, dropping the belly down, and you look up. You're getting a good stretch at the front of your neck, creating a beautiful curve in your spine. And then as you exhale, you curl up and you drop your head. Breathing through the nose and breathing deep. Nice. Now that the back is all warmed up, we are in the tabletop position one more time, and we are going to step up with the right foot. Now from here, make sure that your right ankle and right knee is in one straight line. And when you feel steady, you can either stay here with your hands on either side of your right foot, or if it's comfortable, lift your body up. You can have your hands at the hips or in prayer position. You see the shape I have created with my legs? Stay there. It is giving a good stretch at the same time strengthening the muscles in your lower body. Now from here, we are going to send the right foot away from the body and we will straighten the right leg. Plant your hands if you can. And it's a very good hamstring stretch. If you can't place your right toes on the mat, you can always lift your toes. And you are getting a good stretch in your calves, in your hamstrings, breathing deep and again becoming aware of the pelvic floor muscles. Now, gently shifting your torso forward, bringing the hands by the sides of your right foot, keeping the back straight, look in front of you. The back knee is still on the floor. Make some adjustments. You need your spine erect. Your chest is wide, breathing deep. It is a very good stretch and a hip opener. At the same time, testing your strength, your balance. Looking in front of you. And now gently sliding your hips back, and we are going to bring the right leg back. And before we switch the sides, we are going to come onto our belly. Make a pillow with the hands and relax for a few minutes. So we are in the crocodile pose, Makarasana. Gently move your seat from left to right. And as you breathe here, stay connected with your breath and the movement of your belly. Now bend both your knees and start making circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now reverse the rotation. Keep breathing deep. Prone positions, meaning the positions where we come onto our belly, are very good to increase the lung capacity. So breathe in deep as you can here. Now hands by the sides, tuck your toes, take a deep breath in and lift yourself up into your tabletop position. Coming onto our hands and knees. And then we are going to step up with our left foot. Left knee and left ankle in one straight line. Hands on either side of the left foot, or you can lift your torso up and join your hands together. Keep your back leg really active. Don't throw the weight on the back knee. Engage the muscles in your thighs. Engage your pelvic floor muscles. keeping the back straight. Now exhale, bring your hands down and slide your left leg forward, straightening the left leg. Again, toe position, completely your choice. You can always lift the toes if pressing them on the floor is not available. Either fully planted hands or you can be on your fingertips. If available, you can bring your nose in contact with your thighs only if it's available. Keep breathing deep. The purpose is to get a good stretch in the back of the thigh and calves. So don't really bother about bringing the nose close to the thigh as much. Now shifting the weight forward, sliding the torso forward, and we are in the low lunge. Your spine is erect, your gaze is forward, you are breathing deep and your chest is wide. Again, making sure that you are not putting pressure on the back knee. Keep your back thigh muscles active, your pelvic floor engaged. You're really connecting with your earth element, the base element that gives you the sense of security and stability. Now bring your big toes together, slide your hips on your heels, and bring your forehead in contact with the mat. You can always make a pillow with your hands to rest your forehead. Stay there in wide-legged child's pose. Breathe as deep as you can and remind yourself, I am stable. Breathing deep, connecting with the base element, the earth element, and feeling the sense of security. Telling yourself, I am ready to withstand challenges. Thank you so much for practicing with me.